So just like Samsung, OnePlus is also launching their new flagship, the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro, earlier than usual. OnePlus 8 was launched in May this year, but the OnePlus 9 will be launched a couple of months earlier in March. And as a result, we are getting the first CAD look as well as the real look at the camera earlier as well. First up here is the OnePlus 9 Pro, courtesy of Everreliable on leaks, which shows that the OnePlus 9 Pro keeps the basic front design of the earlier release with a punch hole camera to the left and a curved 6.7-inch display. But the back is where it'll see some changes, which show some good news and bad news. The 9 Pro will have 4 cameras at the back. The first one is a 48MP main camera with a bigger sensor. OnePlus has opted for a different sensor this time than the usual Sony IMX686. The second sensor is 48 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, which should represent a pretty decent upgrade over the 16 megapixel implementation that OnePlus has used until now. The third and fourth cameras are going to be straight up trash, to be honest. Looking at their sizes, they will be a macro camera and a depth camera. There's absolutely no need for these cameras, as you can get the same effect with the main camera itself. It's just a marketing tactic to show you that their latest phone has 4 cameras when in fact it's basically a dual camera setup. Interestingly, there's no telephoto camera on this handset. Forget about 5 or 10x periscope zoom, this phone doesn't even have a basic 2x telephoto camera, and that's just weird because they can put those 2 trash cameras and can't put a telephoto, which a lot of people actually use on a day-to-day basis. The thing is, macro and depth cameras are very cheap, they don't even cost $1, whereas the telephoto costs significantly more, and that's the reason they didn't implement it on this phone. What makes this even weirder is that the OnePlus 8 Pro had both wide angle and telephoto cameras, so I don't understand why they had decided to not include it on the OnePlus 9 Pro. Anyway, the back is made up of glass, and OnePlus has apparently opted to place metal rings around the 2 primary lenses, kinda like the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. We also have the first look at the vanilla OnePlus 9, and it also basically looks the same as the Pro, except the display is flat, the bezels are a little thicker, and it has a triple camera array. Here's the live image of the camera module of the OnePlus 9, which will have the same camera configuration as the Pro, except there will be one less trash camera. The third camera is either a depth or a macro. Other features include a 120Hz display on both of the handsets. There's no word on the battery yet, but the company's latest 65W fast charging tech is to be expected on the OnePlus 9 Pro. You can also expect to find 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage as standard, which can go up to 12GB/512GB configuration. Snapdragon 875 will power these handsets, and like I said, the handsets will come out in March, in about 4 months. Let me know what do you think in the comments down below, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.